A mournful howl echoed across the snow-covered trails of Denali National Park, Alaska, where the desolate space seemed to be separated from the world. The sound came from a 4-day-old wolf cub, its small body shivering from the harsh cold. For some mysterious reason, its mother had abandoned it in the middle of the vast forest, leaving behind a lonely howl echoing in the hopeless place. The wolf howled weakly, its small lips wrinkled, tinged with fear and indescribable pain. Its round face revealed confusion and despair as it searched for its mother's figure, but found only boundless silence. Around it, thousands of tall trees stretched up into the night sky without a trace of movement, only the sound of the wind whistling through the leaves. Its young body was getting weaker and weaker. Its layer of fat had not yet developed enough to withstand the biting cold. The large, round eyes that were originally full of hope began to dim. The cold air enveloped as if it wanted to end the fragile creature. If there was no miracle, perhaps the wolf would not survive this long, cold night. At that moment, fate arranged a fragile opportunity when the slow footsteps of a traveler echoed in the deserted forest. Ethan Miller, a nature lover, was hiking through the icy paths of Denali, enjoying the wilderness and silence. Suddenly, he heard a faint howl hidden in the dry leaves and snow, making his heart ache. He quietly walked through the rustling pine trees, following the sound to find the source of the lonely howl. Under the big tree, he saw a tiny creature huddled in the snow, its skin clearly showing the lack of warmth. Ethan paused, his heart filled with pity when he realized it was a newborn wolf cub. Without hesitation, he took off his thick outer layer, wrapping the creature warmly with all his care and gentleness. The wolf frowned, its red eyes looking up at him as if containing a wordless thank you. Ethan silently said, "You will not be alone anymore. I will take care of you until you are strong." He carried Luna on his shoulder, walking step by step through the thick snow, keeping her young body from being exposed to the cold for too long. Returning to the small wooden cabin nestled on the mountainside, Ethan hurriedly prepared the rescue tools for the little creature. First, he put Luna in a basin of warm water, using his hands to gently massage her fur to remove the dust and thick snow. The sound of warm water trickling drop by drop mixed with Luna's weak breathing that gradually grew stronger in the moment of safety. Ethan dried each wet strand of fur with a soft cotton towel, the gray fur gradually turning shiny under the warm light. Next, he turned on the stove to cook a bowl of fragrant chicken soup, adding some pureed vegetables to provide quick energy. Luna opened her mouth wide, devouring each spoonful of soup, her eyes gradually shining as if she had regained her faith in life. Tears rolled down her small cheeks as if witnessing the fierce struggle for life. After a warm meal, Luna dozed off, feeling the warmth of safety for the first time after the endless cold. Ethan named her Luna, the Moon Girl, because her eyes were as bright as the moonlight of the Denali night. From that moment on, Luna became Ethan's companion, a small member of his simple life. Every morning, he prepared a bottle of nutritious milk. Each drop was gently pumped into Luna's mouth with a specialized small tube. When Luna was strong enough, Ethan added crushed fruit, dried insects, and clean young leaves to diversify her nutrition. At night, Luna curled up in a cotton blanket by the windowsill, happily listening to the gentle lullaby of the wind. During the day, the wolf girl followed Ethan everywhere, her small figure standing out against the white snow. Occasionally, Luna shook her head, her ears perking up when she spotted reindeer tracks or the sound of a nearby stream. Ethan trained her to learn the commands sit, stand, and come, turning the survival experience into a bonding game. Luna learned quickly, responding obediently every time she was rewarded with a piece of her favorite jerky. The friendship between human and wolf cub became so strong that Ethan could not keep Luna out of his sight. One afternoon, when the first cool breeze of the season rustled the leaves, Luna had grown bigger, walking more steadily on the snow. The wolf girl began to explore around the cabin, groping every low branch, every mossy rock. Sometimes her wild instincts awakened. Luna howled loudly to the wind, the birds chirping from the deep forest. Ethan sat quietly listening to Luna's long howls, as if understanding that she was calling the pack, calling her distant roots. He approached and hugged Luna tightly, whispering, "You have found a new family. No need to be afraid anymore." In the small family, Luna became the first voice to protect, alerting Ethan to all dangers. When a stranger approached, Luna immediately growled, her strong appearance causing the quiet space to shake. Only when she felt safe did the wolf girl quietly return to Ethan, her wild blood mixed with love. Every morning, Luna's fur was illuminated by the sunlight through the tree canopy, making it shimmer with silver and gold. Ethan often captured that moment through his camera. The pictures were like vivid watercolor paintings in the middle of the old forest. Luna frolicked around the frame, her eyes sparkling as she realized she was being noticed and loved. The ranger community and the local people gradually learned of the touching story, often bringing fruits and dried food as gifts. Luna was reserved with strangers, but when Ethan appeared, she hugged him tightly with absolute trust. Once, Ethan took Luna to the ranger station for a general health checkup and necessary vaccinations. The doctors were amazed at Luna's miraculous recovery and vitality after a period on the brink. They called it a wild miracle and encouraged Ethan to continue caring for her, not releasing her back into the wild yet. Back at the cabin, Ethan rewarded Luna with a large bone, which she bit into and murmured regretfully when the reward ran out. On a long winter night, Ethan played a ballad on his guitar, and Luna dozed off, lulling her to sleep. The sound of the wind outside the porch is loud, mixed with the music and steady breathing of two close friends. Spring comes, wildflowers bloom all over the path. Ethan teaches Luna how to recognize plants and wild animal footprints. Luna is keen in sniffing for fallen chestnuts, occasionally happily nibbling as if discovering a treasure. He believes that, even if she has to let go one day, she will confidently swim in the wild life. But for now, love and safety are still the solid home for Luna to make trouble and grow up. Ethan sometimes wonders, if that day I didn't hear that lonely howl, would my fate and Luna's fate ever have crossed? That question has no answer, but his heart knows that meeting is a sacred destiny. Luna, a small creature once on the brink of despair, has now become a bold little warrior in the vast nature. Each of her footsteps on the white snow, imprinted next to Ethan, is proof of the magical journey. Together, they explore ice caves, frozen streams, where snowflakes bloom in the middle of winter. Every moment, from the echoing howls to the crisp laughter by the fireplace, is filled with human wolf love. Ethan and Luna's story is like a flower blooming in the cold, giving hope to anyone who knows them. In majestic Denali, they not only find each other, but also find the profound meaning of companionship. The friendship between humans and wild creatures transcends all boundaries, sowing the seeds of goodness in people's hearts. And day by day, Ethan and Luna continue to write a new chapter in their magical story under the wild sky of Alaska.